The Forex market is one of the most difficult markets to trade, and usually you need to work with a set of rules to be able to get some profit out of it. But that is easier said than done. However, in one of my past videos, a subscriber shared with me within the comment section his Forex system, which, as you can see, is based on a full system of indicators and rules. And, according to him, its results have been good. And so, in this video, I will introduce you to his strategy, show how to use it, and also test it on more than 4,000 trades so we can altogether discover its real efficiency. So, before inserting the indicators we will need on my chart, I just want to give a quick shout out to my subscriber Ernesto, who shared with us his strategy. Thank you for all your support, and as a way to thank you, I want to give you free access to my Trading Basic subscription on my Patreon. Send me a message so I can provide you with this offer. And for those who would like to get the same opportunity, you just need to share with me a full strategy, and if I pick it up and use it to create a video like this one, you will get your free access to my Patreon as well. So let's insert the indicators from this Forex system on our TradingView charts, starting with the entry trigger indicator, the indicator that will tell us when to enter in a position, which, according to my subscriber, is the BH Ergodic, which is an indicator from MetaTrader. However, I coded this indicator for TradingView and now I can insert it into my charts. And you will also be able to do it because at the end of the video I will share the code of this indicator with you and show you how you can insert it into your TradingView charts as well. The BH Ergodic indicator is a technical analysis tool used to identify trends and potential entry points in financial markets. It consists of two lines, the main line and the signal line. The main line represents the dominant market trend, while the signal line acts as a trigger for buy or sell signals. When the main line crosses above the signal one, it indicates a bullish trend, suggesting a buy signal. In the opposite, when the main line crosses below the signal one, it suggests a bearish trend, signaling a potential sell opportunity. Now let's add again to the indicators tab to search for the C2 or filter indicator, the one that will filter losing signals from the BH Ergodic, which, according to my subscriber, is the absolute strength histogram, and you can use this one by JH. You will need to change its period of evaluation to 7, the smoothing to 2, the method to the stochastic, and insert the SMA here. I know that it is not the exact settings my subscriber told me about, because I was not able to find the indicator with those exact settings, but I think these will work the same. In addition, I will also change its style as follows. This indicator is used to measure the strength of a trend, representing the difference between two moving averages, called the bull's line, in this case the green one, and the bear's line, the red one. When the green line is above the red one, it means the overall market's momentum is bullish, and when the red line is above the green one, it means the market's momentum is bearish. And in this way, you will only take long signals from the BH Ergodic if this indicator shows a bullish momentum, and short signals if the momentum is bearish. Next, let's insert the volume indicator, which will help us in taking trades only when there is a decent amount of volume on the market, which is the popular Quadratar explosion, and you can use this one here. You will need to change its sensitivity to 90, the fast EMA length to 11, the slow EMA to 20, the channel length to 15, and the multiplier to 2.5. Traders use this indicator to confirm the direction of the market's trend and analyze if the market is not trending sideways, and it is very simple to use. You will only take long positions when the histogram bar is green and above the yellow line, which is called explosion line, and short signals when the histogram bar is red and also above the explosion line. Finally, let's go one more time to the indicators tab to search for our baseline, the indicator that will help us in taking trades only in the same direction as the long-term market trend, which is going to be the Kaufman Moving Average Adaptive. and you can use this one here. We will just need to change its length to 10. In my case, I will also change its color to yellow. This baseline is an indicator designed to adapt to the market's volatility, adjusting its sensitivity based on recent price movements, being especially useful in trading markets. And so, we will only take long valid signals if the price is above this baseline, and short signals if the price is below it. And these are the 4 indicators that my subscriber told me to use, and all of them are free. And don't worry, I have not forgotten to share with you the code of the BH Ergodic, so stay tuned until the end of this video. By putting all these rules together, here you can see an example of a long signal where all the conditions I told you before are aligned, and here you have an example of a short signal. Now, before the backtest, we'll need to talk about the risk management, which, according to my subscriber, is similar to what I use in my NNFX Forex strategy, the one I created in this series. To insert a stop loss, you'll need to use the ATR indicator, which, for those who don't know, is a simple indicator that tells us the average number of pips a certain asset has moved on the past 14 candles. You can see that value here. To calculate the stop losses, you will need to multiply the number the ATR gives at the close of the entry signal candle by 1.5. In this valid long trade example, the ATR value at the close of the signal candle is 59.8, which is equivalent to 59.8 pips. And so, by multiplying it by 1.5, we get a stop loss of 89.7 pips. Then we will have a first take profit level on the zone equivalent to the ATR pip value, so a value of 59.8 pips, to close just 50% of the position and protect the trade by putting the stop loss on the entry point. After that, we will apply a trailing stop loss to the second half of the position, that is going to be always the value of the initial stop loss, so 89.7 pips away from the highest closing prices for long positions and lowest closing prices for short positions. So the second position will only be closed if this trailing stop loss is hit or if the BH Ergodic gives an opposite signal. In this same example, it will be here when the BH Ergodic signal line crossed above the main line, corresponding to the risk to reward zone of almost 1 to 3. So, as you can see, this is a risk management strategy that not only protects our trades very soon, but also allows us to get the most profit out of a trade. And with the risk management settled, we are ready to backtest this strategy. And in order to do it in the fastest and efficient way possible, I'm going to code a new trading bot with these exact indicators and rules. I will do it and I will be right back. The trading bot is ready, and as you can see, it not only displays every valid trade on the charts with the respective stop losses, take profits and even trailing stop losses, but also gives me the statistics about each asset I want to backtest down below on the Strategy Tester tab. On its menu, I can customize everything I want, from the data sample I want to use for the backtest to the trading sessions, the risk management, the indicators, exit criteria, among many other features. After talking privately with my subscriber, he told me he would like to see a backtest on 3 different time frames: the daily, the 4-hour and the 2-hour one, and using a set of different forex pairs, which will be the AUD JPY, NZD CAD, GBP JPY, USD CAD, Euro JPY and GBP USD. And so I will backtest the strategy on these 6 assets on the 3 different time frames and using a big sample size. As you can see, I'm already doing it with the help of my trading bot, downloading all the trades it performs. And so I will continue to do it, create the trading journals with all the information, and I will be right back. And here we have the results of this strategy on the 3 different time frames. But before showing them to you, I would like just to announce that if you would like to have access to this trading bot or to any other from the different strategies I have tested, you can do it by becoming a member of my Patreon. To know more about it, check the links on the description. On the daily time frame, after analyzing more than 700 trades from 2014 to 2023, and using a 2% risk per trade with an initial capital of $1,000, this strategy achieved a win rate of 54% with a net profit of 61.6%. Regarding the drawdowns, we got an average one of 6.45% and a max of 25%. Here you can check other metrics and the results of every currency pair individually, and by looking at the equity chart, we can conclude that it is fairly consistent. Regarding the 4-hour time frame, I analyzed more than 2,000 trades from 2019 to 2023, where the strategy got a big drawdown, which proves that in this time frame it is not very robust and cannot perform in different market conditions. And then on the 2-hour one, I analyzed more than 1,800 trades from 2022 to 2023, where the results were quite unstable. So, although in these two time frames the performance of this strategy was not good, I must say that the results on the daily time frame were quite nice. And probably we can get even more profits if we try this strategy on other currency pairs. So I believe that this system deserves a thumbs up. Of course, you can test this strategy with other settings and rules to try to increase its efficiency even further. And you already know that you can use my trading bot to do that in a quick, simple and efficient way. If you would like to know more about other strategies I have tested, you can check this Excel sheet which has all the results for you to analyze. The link to it is in the description. And so, as promised, to use the BH Ergodic indicator I coded, you just have to join my free Discord community, the link is in the description, head over to the free materials channel and there you will find the code of this tool. Open up this note, copy the code, and then on the TradingView charts click on the Pine editor, then on Open, New Indicator, and then just paste the code and save it. After that, just click on the Add to Chart option and you will have this indicator working and with the right settings. If you like this free indicator, don't forget to show me your support by subscribing and clicking on the like button. If you enjoyed seeing my working methods and would like to work one-on-one with me to enhance your trading system and become a better trader, you can see all my available services on my website, algotradepro.org. And that's it. Don't forget to comment on your strategy down below and use the tag MyStrategy so I know that you want to see it tested on a video like this one. Be well, thank you and bye bye.